The OKC Thunder just put the Minnesota Timberwolves to rest, and the way they did it was utilize the strengths of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and all we can tell from this play is the defense. The T-Wolves are playing what we like to call an in-the-gap type of defense. Now, what does this mean? Essentially, if you drive this way, they're going to send a double, right? If you drive inside, they're already showing that double team. No matter what Shai does, they're going to double you, right? So, Shai being such a good player, he knows, okay, if I drive to the inside, I have my corner guy Cason Wallace wide open, right? So boom, we drive, we create that blender, we create that rotation, and then we kick out to Cason Wallace for a wide open three, and he drains it at the end of the first quarter. And all he did in the entirety of the series was understand how they were playing him, understand how they were defending him, and quite frankly, they didn't have enough defenders to keep up with them, which is why they were forced to play that in the gap defense. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't work. Okay, you tell me right now, if the Knicks or the Pacers think that they can play that defense on Shai, good luck, you're going to lose the series in 5 games just like the Minnesota Timberwolves did. Now, in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this Game 5, how they won it, and are booking their ticket to the NBA Finals to potentially win a championship. Now, look at this play by SGA. Right before halftime, already up by about 31 points. They're going to come over and set this screen. Now, what defenses do is they fight over, and then they hedge this guy around to play that opposite side. Now, watch how Shai plays this. This is pure genius. We wait for that screen to be set. You see that off guy kind of hedge over, and then this guy's first step goes over there. So as we fake like we're trending in that direction, we're gonna bounce it back to this side. That way, none of these defenders are there. They're not in the right spot. Isaiah Joe is gonna flip the screen. We're gonna call that a Varejao screen. We start on one side, boom, come to the other. Now there's no way you can get back in front of him, and now we have a clear lane to the basket. Once again, we're either gonna draw that rotation down, or it's gonna come from that painted area. But either way, they have no paint defense that we are worried about, and SGA comes right in, boom, left-handed layup over Julius Randle and gets it to go. Again, this is beautiful. Imagine setting a Varejao screen with Isaiah Joe, right? You just don't see this type of offense in the NBA too often, but if you're the Thunder, they can pretty much do anything and make it look great. But ultimately, one thing that I loved about this game that I need to talk about is just the defense, man. They were everywhere tonight. And look at this. As they get this clear and easy mismatch, according to them, right? Naz Reid versus Williams. They love it. They'll take it every single day of the week, and they just try to do a little bit too much, right? You could probably just take a step back three if you want to. You don't want to settle, so what Naz Reid decides to do is, all right, let me drive in on a small defender. Maybe I create that weak side rotation. Either way, that's not a guy I'm really terrified or scared of in that painted area. He's not a shot blocker because their shot blocker is connected with Terrence Shannon at the top of the key. So what does he do? He drives to the outside, and what they cause and create is weak or strong side rotation from Jalen Williams, who all he does is swat the ball down, create a steal, and then boom, now you have a 4-on-2 opportunity in transition, and they just take advantage of the number game. Again, the defense was outstanding, and it felt like even when the Timberwolves were able to generate a switch in a mismatch per se, there was nothing they could do about it because they still had defenders rotating in the right spot. I mean, there's nothing you could do even with generating that stagger. Julius Randle is not open. He's still covered, right? So again, there's no off-ball movement. I mean, look at it. Look at it one more time. Look at, as Naz Reid gets the ball, you tell me, who moves on the T-Wolves? Nobody. Everybody's standing still. No off-ball movement. And if you don't move off-ball, you're going to lose a lot of games. OKC moves so well off the ball, and you notice it almost every single possession. All right, here we go. Look at another unbelievably great defensive possession here by the OKC Thunder. The T-Wolves are running what we like to call a double drag. Now, what does that mean? Actually, wait, before we deep dive into this play, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family, and we will be covering this OKC Thunder team throughout the entirety of the NBA Finals. We got you guys covered. Plus, on top of that, NBA free agency, the NBA draft, right? Preseason, regular season next year. We got you guys covered. All the Thunder videos that you'd want, we got you guys covered. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and with that being said, let's kind of dive into the video, or back into the video. Now again, double drag, what does that mean? We're going to get an inverted pick and roll with the guard, a screen with the guard, and then another double screen with Rudy Gobert. Now, what do we want to do here? We want to fight over that screen there because we don't want to switch on to Shea. Hopefully, we keep SGA on Mike Conley. And then with this other screen, we want to blitz that thing. Because it is Rudy Gobert, they already have that mismatch on Alex Caruso. So now, hopefully, we can rotate Chet over if we need him to, right? So again, you're going to see Jalen Williams fight over the screen. And then boom, once that second double drag comes, we want to blitz that thing. We want to send Alex Caruso, and because this is Julius Randle and not Anthony Edwards, we're able to attack low, get the ball, and create an offensive opportunity on the other end. Again, the basketball, and then unselfishness to hand it off to SGA, keep the team chemistry up, keep that momentum up, and man, they're having fun out here early in the game. It wasn't like they're up by 20 already having fun. They were only up by 6 early first quarter. And they're still out here just executing, playing great defense, and playing as a team. Another big-time play by the defense here. Once again, they get Alex Caruso up in the air. We're going to kick it over to Nickeil Alexander-Walker as he comes. But since we had that leverage on Caruso, we're giving and we're going. What does that mean? We're essentially giving the ball to, Nickeil Alexander-Walker and just cutting right to the basket because our defender is already out of the play. When you usually see these plays, they work like 99% of the time because you already have the number game. But look at SGA getting back in front, tipping the ball, and then hustling to get it. I'm telling you guys, the defense tonight was insane. I know I'm spending a lot of time on getting these steals, but man, it was a true difference maker. I mean, they had 54 points with about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. That is absolutely terrible. Great job by the defense. And ultimately, they were able to run away with it. Timberwolves made a little bit of a run towards the end of the third quarter, but this one was another really good play that I thought came from SGA. Boom, we get that quick screen. We're trying to generate a switch, a mismatch, and boom, that's what we wanted. Now again, you get an isolation with SGA versus Naz Reid. We'll take this every single day of the week and watch this, right? The one thing that I love about SGA, his stop ability. What does that mean, okay? He's going to get going and then boom, stop, step back, pull up mid-range, gets it to go. How do you stop that? The answer is you better pray. You better hope that he's having an off night because once he generates that switch onto a bigger guy who's a little bit less quick on his feet, a little bit less nimble, it's pretty much over, right? You stop ability, stop, right? Boom, start again, stop again, step back. Look at all the separation he's able to garner by just stop, step back, boom. Fade away, drains it, nail in the coffin, game over, 30-point game. Now again, Thunder, or T-Wolves I should say, did make it a little bit closer towards the end of the third quarter in terms of just getting it to 20 points. But ultimately, Thunder did a great job closing this game out and winning it, going to the NBA Finals. Here we go. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.